I've been putting off recording the entire day, actually. Like, it's the last thing that I wanted to do, but I'm here. I still showed up, even though I didn't want to. But I've just been procrastinating. So let's talk about that, shall we? Why not? A perfect topic for something that I was actively doing all day. So earlier I talked about motivation and how, you still have to get things done even when you're not motivated to get a result that you want to get. Saying you want to be like a YouTuber or something, you have to do the boring things that aren't fun to do to make that happen, of course. But procrastination is so easy to catch up on you. Let's say you have a goal, or make it easier. It's something boring. You got homework to do, okay? And you decide that, oh, yeah, I'm just going to wait to do the homework until, very last minute. You procrastinate. You do other stuff while you wait for it. And one thing about procrastinating is, yeah, it seems like you have more time because you're putting it off. You actually don't. You're just postponing the time to when you're actually doing the thing. And you technically have less time to do it because you force yourself to be in a situation that, requires that. And some people, it's easier to run off of procrastination because it's like a sudden burst of motivation to go, you know what I mean? The adrenaline rush that you get. Like, I know, I've procrastinated on a bunch of papers before in high school. I'm gonna be real. Like, very, very last minute. Like, I had this one 19-page paper that I did for college. And, dude, I procrastinated the crap out of it. It was crazy. And I literally banged it out in 5 days. It was actually crazy. It was insane. I didn't use ChatGPT or anything. I used raw grit and adrenaline. But the paper would have been a lot better if I started earlier. And guess what? I had 2 months to work on that paper. I kid you not. It was crazy. And it would have been so much better for the learning experience if I actually kept up with that at the same time. If you know what I'm saying. That's the wrong wood, isn't it? It sure is. Woo! Wait, do I not have dark oak? Oh, goodness. Wait, we do. Never mind. I was worried for no reason whatsoever. But procrastinating anything because it doesn't feel good to do in the moment, it's very easy to fall into that. I procrastinated most of my life when it comes to anything that's remotely important to me. I've done it a lot. Whether that be communicating with family members that I haven't seen for a while, or a diet or something like that. It's just anything. And recording, too. I put this off all day. The entire day. I should have recorded this earlier, but I didn't feel like it, so I didn't. But the thing is, now tomorrow's going to suffer for that because I'm going to bed later, and that means I won't be able to wake up as early because of that. It's very late into the night, and it's just a result of the whole procrastination thing. It's no good. It's no fun, and I do not recommend it. Not at all. But it's just something it's very easy to fall into. So you have to be very intentional with how you plan things out, with how you do things, Sometimes the easiest thing you can do is just to get it over with right away. Even if you don't feel like it. No, especially if you don't feel like it. You do it right away. Because the sooner it's over with, the sooner you don't have to worry about it anymore. That's the whole thing with this. And there's been days of this series that I've kept up where I just recorded straight away. Even though I didn't feel like it, of course. Because I just wanted to get it over with. And I did. I did do that, but not today. I put it off, and I'm suffering for it. Another thing, too, that I've been procrastinating a lot on, especially when you're not motivated with things, it's easier to procrastinate, is my main channel. That's the whole thing. I was having a conversation with one of my friends about it, and there's so many videos that I have 3 shorts recorded and 2 long forms. And I just haven't been editing them. And I have the time to do so. I just haven't. Because I felt like it wasn't worth it. But that's a bad way to put it. Because I am monetized on that channel. I have potential to make money on it and everything. So the worst thing I can do, the worse than flopping, worse than failing, is doing nothing. Getting no views by not uploading is worse than getting 50 views on something that I did upload. Think about that for a second. Isn't that really weird? And a lot of times, too, when it comes to the procrastination, it's because you don't want to fail. You're just delaying to where You're delaying the result to where you think you're not very confident it will succeed. I've been guilty of that quite a bit. But it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Let's be completely honest. And it's a hard mindset to get out of. But what's really funny, those are the wrong stairs. We improvise. You know what? It's just a little lighter than the rest of it. Let's just go with that. Yeah. The thing about success for a lot of people is it's just mindset, you know? Because there could be someone making, let's say, $20,000 a month. A crazy, stupid amount of money. A life-changing amount of money that they're making from working. Something that most people would kill for. There's some people who you tell them that you're making $20,000 a month and they'll think it's pathetic. They'll be like, "What? That's not enough." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" It's like, yeah, so everyone's version of success inside of their head is different. Every single one is different. Because we're all motivated by different things. Generally. But when it comes to getting your goals done and everything, you just gotta get out there, get at it, and get over it. Get over it. I know you don't want to do a lot of the things, but with anything you want to do, there's going to be boring crap that you don't care about. Sometimes you loathe. That has to be done in order to do that. One thing about making videos that I always hated was recording. I also don't like doing audio for videos at all. Legit. And I've been working on that too. The audio side, I've like almost completely neglected it throughout my entire time making YouTube videos. Besides for clients. I prioritize sound more in my client stuff than mine. I've been trying to work on that, but moral of the story is I just didn't want to. So I didn't. It was not good. And working off of motivation alone is a very dangerous thing. You're going to set yourself up for failure if that's the case, because so many times you're not motivated. It's just how it works. It's just how life works. Money is options, though. So if you have more money, you have options to stop, slow down, or, you know, keep going. You know what I mean? It's just nice. People like having options. I like having options. Options are great. But if you're procrastinating your goals that you need to get done, then it's not going to happen. You have to start. And starting is always the hardest part. Like, I've literally said that. Well, I forgot to say, it's day 87 of a new legacy, my daily Minecraft Wii U series. And we're just building out this thing on the inside that I have been procrastinating on this entire world. We built this thing 2 weeks into the world, day 14, and it's day 87. So look, we're finally working on it again. It's not going to work on itself, no. I have to work on it as I'm going. So I thought it'd be convenient if I talked about this while talking about procrastination at the same time. But it's really easy to get into a procrastination loop where you're just saving things for the last minute because you feel like you have more time. But then in that few hours of time that you're getting your task done at the very last minute, you feel like you have no time. Isn't that funny and very ironic? Interesting, right? That's kind of the whole thing. But a lot of the times I notice when I've said to myself that I don't have time to do things, it's because I've procrastinated it. It was a whole thing. And when I'm not procrastinating, I end up realizing that I have more time than I actually think to myself. And it's not always apparent, but it is true. So you may have a lot more time on your hands than you think you actually have. Just managing your time properly, it's a very difficult task, believe me. I'm just starting out on managing my time like that. But it's worth it. It really is. You can take charge of your life and take charge of the decisions that you're making. Because you make your own choices no matter what. You may have influences around you that are helping you make decisions or guiding you along a path or something, but you ultimately make decisions for yourself. That's kind of the whole thing. You think on your own. You're an independent mind. Whatever's going on in that brain, you are in charge of that. And yep, that's kind of the whole thing. So I am talking about this now because I just finished recording and I scripted a short today. I actually did it. I scripted a short. I didn't like half of it, but then the second half I started to enjoy it. I started picturing it. But that's when I was halfway through it. Like, it wasn't fun doing the first half. And it was a slog. It really was. I did not enjoy it at all. But once I got past that first half, once I got past the slump, it finally got fun to do. So that's kind of the whole thing. But I also finished recording IRL footage for it too, which I was also holding off on. I recorded the first half of the IRL footage like almost 2 weeks ago. I have it ready to go. And all I needed was to just open the stinking drink. I actually tried like this drink for a YouTube short. I haven't seen anyone do like a good short on it, but dude, I actually tried it. I have it next to me right now, and it was actually really good. And I thought it was going to be nasty. No, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, really, it was quite an experience. It is crazy. I am excited to see how that turns out. But moving forward, if I want to grow my channel in the way that I want to do, like, I'm treating it as a business decision because I haven't been treating it like a business decision thing that could potentially make me money. I've always treated it like a hobby. I've never done it for the money, but I need money. That's kind of the whole thing. So I've been procrastinating on my own stuff because I'm like, oh, it's not worth it. I'll just wait till it is worth it. When will it be worth it for me? Actually, with the new monetization policies and everything, now is the best time to do it. Because sometimes with a lot of your goals, you will never be ready for what you're doing. And I have another video that I've planned out 2 months ago. I kid you not, 2 months ago. And I still haven't started recording it. I've already mentioned it. It takes 30 days out. I thought it was going to start 2 days ago, but then I procrastinate. I'm just like, man, maybe I start it 2 days from now. And then after 2 days pass, maybe I'll start it 2 days from now, or I'll start it tomorrow. And then it always just ends up going back. It's a cycle. So you can't allow procrastination to take over your life like that. It's no good. It's no fun. And it's very easy to. But getting out of that habit, getting out of that cycle is incredibly difficult. Like, I'm still recovering from it. I'm still recovering from procrastination, and I still procrastinate sometimes. I literally just said it. I've done it with my channel. I've done it with recording videos. It's mainly just been my YouTube channel that I've been procrastinating on. Another thing, too, is I need to sell my car. That's the whole thing. I got another car, and I need to sell the one that I have to get the money back, and that's a big priority, but I just held it off. And the longer I have that car, the more it's going to cost me because I have to pay insurance and everything, and it's not fun. I don't want to do that. But it costs you to wait. Like, think about this. If not now, then when? If you don't start your task now that you need to get done, even if it's boring, even if you loathe it, even if it's the last thing that you want to do, and you put it off over and over again, when are you going to do it? And what you might realize is you might actually hate doing the task a lot more later than if you just did it earlier. If you just got it over with. And it's not fun. It's not good. Say this over and over and over again. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just trying to get it through my head. Articulate it out loud. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. Makes sense to me. But I still do it. And I'm really trying to work on it right now. And if any of you are trying to work on procrastination, if any of you are dealing with that right now, it's your own choice. You choose to procrastinate. I am choosing to wait. It is nobody else's fault but mine if I procrastinate on something and the task doesn't get done. That is my fault. And I got to take accountability for it. That's the whole thing. Especially with the sleep schedule. Like tonight, I'm going to suffer for procrastinating this recording because I made a daily commitment and I won't be going to bed on time because I held off from recording, uploading, making the thumbnail, all that. You know, I ended up watching this guy. He watches the thing sometimes over Anthony Bayak. I was watching his stream. It was really fun. And I ended up making this edit, this funk edit or something, and had a ton of fun doing it. Like, it was this huge motivation boost to do it. I don't even know why. I haven't been huge into making funk edits or anything. I've only made one other one, and it was something. Let me tell you that. But I don't know. It's just like being motivated feels incredible to do something, especially when it comes to editing. I haven't really been editing much today. I've just been planning out stuff, really. And planning out stuff is difficult. It really is. All right, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're supposed to put it up here. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself as I go. Wait. Oh, it looks kind of okay. It looks kind of okay. So I'm making this entrance to get into the modern house over here. Might as well just try something new. It could look cool. Could look awful. But making a decision is better than making no decision. And analysis paralysis is another way that we procrastinate with ourselves. Especially me. I've overthought so many things throughout my entire life. Especially when it comes to videos, future, education, and stuff. What is the value of what I'm doing? All that. It's just something. So many thoughts going through my head. And sometimes the best thing to do is just to stop worrying about it. And do it, Nike. Again, just do it. Incredible catchphrase. I don't know who came up with that in the marketing team. But they were just, fire, man. Fire. Because there's a lot of people who aren't thinking about the decisions that they're doing. But they're making a decision. And a lot of times you can get scared by all of the options that you have. That you're so scared of making the wrong option, the wrong pick, that you make none. You're paralyzed there. And that's just as bad as making the wrong decision, making no decision. It is something, man. But procrastinating. If you procrastinate a lot like I used to, and currently still do sometimes, and I'm trying to get out of it, I encourage you to try doing things right away, even if it's inconvenient, even if it is, and see how it goes for you. Because it could really benefit you in a lot of ways that you may not even realize right now. Just considering. You know what I mean? Especially try scheduling out everything. You don't have to be precise with it. But if you give purpose to your time and you're more intentional with it, you are actually more willing to do the stuff that you have written down. Trust me. Because I kind of slacked off on the scheduling the past few weeks. I'm going to be real. Ever since I went on my trip, it went all topsy-turvy. But then I just got back into scheduling a few days ago. And ever since then, I've already gotten more stuff on my lists done. It was crazy. I was just like, wow, that's incredible. Great to hear. But yeah, it's something. It's going good. We're just recording this. I really don't want to start recording my main video that I was talking about because it's going to be ridiculously difficult to do. Over 30 days, I know. But if I want to get this channel that I'm recording on involved with my main channel, I need to start recording on that within the next 3 days. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because I found out with my work schedule, tomorrow I have quite the work. Not crazy, I can manage it. But on Saturday, I'm working from 11 a.m. at my other job. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., which is practically the whole day for me, really. I'm just like, whoa. That is a lot of time to put into that. Man, that's all the time I can't work on videos when I do that, you know? Because I have this other job. And I gotta make sure I do that. Because, you know, it's pretty good. It's my stable place. That's the best way to put it, yeah. So much stability there. I'm only there 1 or 2 days a week, but they gave me more hours than ever with this week, which is good. I'll end up making more. That is nice. But it is just something. Scheduling out the things, like if I wasn't scheduling out how I was going to do this video, then it just wouldn't get done. I wouldn't have started recording, but for each day I don't record, I have to remember that I do have to record. I do have to do it. But just getting started on finishing up things, that is the main thing. That is the main thing. It's not fun. Really isn't, but you just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. I am very guilty of all these things I'm talking about. And I'm just like, I'm trying to get it through your head that I'm still trying to figure this out too. I am not perfect. Far from it. Any YouTuber you watch on YouTube, any platform, no matter how big or small, they are all just human beings. I'm not even joking. Like, what? Oh my goodness. Mr. Beast with 500 million subscribers is just a human being? Yes, he is. And he goes through human being problems too. Like, if you've ever heard him say he has like mental breakdowns, like on the daily, practically, it seems like, because he's doing this YouTube thing. Like, he struggles with things too, man. And no matter how successful you are or how broke you are, you will always be human, no matter what. And you make your own decisions, good or bad. I encourage you to make good ones. It is difficult sometimes, though, but stop putting stuff off. I'm really telling myself that. I know I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. Catch what I'm saying? That's the wrong wood. I keep making the wrong wood, man. I keep making it. But if I don't start, when will I? And here's the thing. We always wait to do things until we feel like it. That just doesn't work out a lot of the time because you won't feel like doing many things, especially if it's delaying gratification, like a diet. I keep saying a diet because it's kind of like a thing I'm doing for a video, which sounds so silly, but I promise it's a cool concept. It's cool. It's just difficult. And doing difficult things allows you to build up, how do you say, perseverance, you could say? I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how to put it. It's just a stinking YouTube video, I know. But what's really funny about this one that I keep postponing is that the whole thing about it is that I take the method that I've been doing for this Wii U series, mixing something I enjoy with something I don't enjoy to get a better result and see what happens. I'm doing that with the main channel. I'm making a video off of something that I don't particularly enjoy, but I do like making videos. So I'm like, okay, if I'm making a video off of it, I'll be more willing to follow through. Plus, the stakes will be crazy, man. I have this amiibo collection, this Smash Bros. Amiibo collection that I've been collecting for years. It's legit worth like hundreds of dollars right now. Like, one of them is legit worth over $100. It's ridiculous. But in this video for the stakes, I say, if I fail the challenge, I have to unbox every single one of my unopened amiibos. They're all open. I've never opened them before. And it's just something. Adding those stakes to it allows me to stay accountable with myself. You know what I mean? But accountability is difficult, and most people don't want to be held accountable for things. It sucks. It's not fun. Being held accountable isn't fun. It never was. Would you look at that? Wow. You have this nice thing over here. Goes down. Kinda jank. Maybe just put these torches over here. Make sure mobs don't spawn down here. Looking good. Wow. I actually really like how the dark oak looks. It's really grown on me, actually, over time. I am very surprised. Would you look at that? Something we procrastinated on so long. We're able to get up and down. What I might consider doing is making like a... I don't know. I was gonna say this thing. I mean, we have this entrance out here. That's just another way to get in and out, I guess. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this world has progressed so much only because I was able to come in every single day and do it. But yeah, that's all the time I have for today. I know it seems easy to keep on holding off stuff, even if it's incredibly important and it's difficult and you don't want to do it. But if you're not going to do it now, when are you going to do it? You may never feel like it, but it still needs to get done. Got it? Just do it, man. I'm gonna just do it, all right? I'm gonna follow that advice too. That's all the time I have for today, okay? So see you tomorrow.